Welcome back, everybody. It's winter time, and with these really cold temperatures we've experienced lately, most of us would rather stay indoors on the couch than be walking outside with our dogs. But you still need to keep our dogs active so they don't become sedentary and rip the house apart, because they got to be doing something. Today we're joined by Ben Garson of Dogology to talk about the exercise that we need during the cold weather months. Not, well, we need it, but these guys need it too.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ben?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So what's a sign that your dog has got to get out? Because, you know, it's been too cold, really, to be outside for too long.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even safe to take them out. Really, any bad behavior is a sign that your dog probably needs more fulfillment. You know, chewing, excessive chewing, barking, jumping, stealing food. Really, anything your dog does that's inappropriate behavior is a sign that your dog is maybe unfulfilled. But some of the more typical ones, following you around the house, people love that. We have a tendency to think like, oh, my dog loves me. They want to be with me all the time, which is true. Your dog does love you and want to be with you all the time. But a dog who really follows you everywhere you go, that's more separation anxiety. Your dog should be okay with being separated from you if you're walking around the house.
The reason I was doing this is because the Maxon dogs, we have two rescues, have been following us around. They've been acting up. They've been fighting each other, like, you know, kind of having little arguments because they can't be outside like they want to be.
Yeah.
So what are some tips? What are some, how do we fix this problem?
Yeah, well, there's a, you know, we tend to think of exercise as physical, and we don't really focus a lot on the mental exercise. So just because you can't take your dog out in the yard and run with them or play with them or throw the ball or take them for a walk doesn't mean you can't fulfill them. There are a lot of dogs who sort of do whatever they want, right? When you go for a walk, they do whatever they want. When they're home, they do whatever they want. And people underestimate the value of mental exercise. Obviously, teaching your dog a new trick, that's mental exercise, but really even just impulse control, working on your dog's impulse control, downstays, weight commands, asking them maybe not to move around as much as they typically would want to. Anything that challenged them to control their impulses technically is a form of mental exercise.
Sure. Now, mental one thing, but what are some ideas? I mean, physical, it's so hard. I mean, there's so much stuff on the roads now with all the treatments. You can't really go for walks there. What can you do around in the house? I mean, do you use treadmills?
I do, yes. I have treadmill trained a lot of dogs. Not every dog is sort of easily treadmill trained, but there are some dogs who love it. I have a lot of clients who will teach their dog to run on a treadmill, and then next thing you know, the dog's standing on the treadmill looking at the owner like, let's go, let's turn it on, right? So there are a lot of dogs who really know that they need that exercise, and they really look for it as an outlet. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to think of. I mean, I can barely run on a treadmill. I think that a dog can do it. Now, you got a big event coming up. Is it Monday?
Yes, Monday. We have a dog training seminar. Brewery Legitimus was kind enough to host me. We are, it's going to be like a 2-hour, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Discussion basically in prevention and resolving of problematic behaviors, dog psychology, beer, right? So if you're into dogs or you're into beer, either way you can come out. It's $20 a ticket. You can find the ticket link on our website, or you could head into Dogology in Canton, or you could call, or on my Instagram, @BenTheDogTrainer, you can also find the link for ticket sales.
Great stuff. And it's humans only.
Humans only. All the proceeds are actually go to our pet food pantry, so it's for a good cause, so yeah.
Excellent. And Ben, for any dog training questions, how can people reach you again?
Either go to our Facebook page or our website, or you could call Dogology directly and connect with us.
I'll be honest with you, I've done all of the above, as Ben's helped me out with my dog Lou, because Lou is now 100 pounds of teenager.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Ben.
Good to see you.
Yep. Thanks for being here, for sure.